Alright, so what's up everybody, your boy John Deere Man 22 here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today is, what is it? Today is October 11th, 2025, and as always, welcome back to the channel. Been on YouTube for 8 years now, and yeah. So, normally, I don't do FS News on the weekends. But, this, I have to make an exception for. 15 minutes ago, at the time of this recording, EY Modding released a video on YouTube for his channel showing off the International 50 series. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the International 50 series. Now, all we got to see was a minute 26 video. And with no beacons, apparently the flashers work. So instead of so this is the first tractor that's ever come to FS 25 where the flashers actually work. Hopefully for consoles it'll work, the flashers will work as well. Anyway, but the overall tractor, boy, that thing looks sharp, and it is beautiful. And I mean beautiful, it is perfect. EY Modding, if you're watching this, brother, fantastic job, absolutely fantastic, beautiful, beautiful tractor, and I mean absolutely perfect. Just, love it. Now, yeah, that's all we got to see was just a minute 26 video of him showing it off. What sucks is that he didn't start the tractor in the video, which means he's saving that for a surprise, or he hasn't gotten the sound of it yet, or he hasn't gotten the sound or the tractor start up and running and everything else like that into the tractor yet. So it's one or two things. He's saving the startup sound as a surprise, or he doesn't have the sound in yet. To me, he probably doesn't have the sound in yet. But I like to think that he's keeping it as a surprise. So to me, just perfect. Absolutely stunning. Now, all we can do now is sit on our rear ends and wait. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we can do is sit on our rear ends and wait for the tractor to come out. Now, you guys are probably wondering if that will come to FS 25 Season 12 when it's released. Oh yes, it will. Now, obviously, for you PC and Mac players, you guys will pair it up with the Parker 2500 gravity wagons. So I might see a few pictures on Facebook of that tractor pulling Parker wagons in FS 25. Well, that tractor isn't going to be pulling Parker wagons on my farm. Because one thing's for sure, Parker Wagon's got a mod conflict on consoles, and we can't figure it out. None of us can. Hopefully someone sometime soon figures out what the mod conflict is, and we can get it resolved. It has to be something to do with one of the pieces of machinery. But whatever. Anyway. So, more or less, if I get that tractor, which to me, I'm not going to go with a 5088. Maybe I'll go with a 5288. Never know. But the real thing is, I'm going to go with a 5488. The big boy. Rear duals, front wheel assist. Yeah, rear duals, front wheel assist, front weights. You bet. And then we're good to go. Anyway, so, yeah. And I'll probably more or less pull the John Deere 500 grain cart because, well, seeing as how, yes, the 8400 does just fine, but it does kind of struggle a little bit on the hills. And I know I said I was going to put the 7930 on it, but I don't know about that. I don't know. But as for the time being, yeah. And then as for custom modding, I still haven't heard anything about the Brent Wagons. I know, as far as I know, he's looking into it, is what he's doing right now. And I know, there's hair sticking up a little bit. Don't matter, just don't worry about it. Anyway, so, yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to be pretty satisfied with that. So, we'll see what happens, we'll see what we come up with, or what custom modding comes up with. I know I already have, one like on the comment when I asked if he said anything about it. We don't know. Like I said, he's looking into it. So, anyway, enough with that. So, anyway, my grandpa and his brother and my uncle are out in the field right now. My uncle is helping them combine. He's running the other tractor and wagon. While my grandpa runs one, my uncle will run the other. And then he'll do the same thing at Becker Farm. We'll be doing that too. Pretty sure, yeah, we're going to have to hook the 444 back up to it. But once we get that done, yeah, then we're basically just hauling off and getting harvest complete. After the Becker Farm, we only got one farm left. And then we will absolutely be done with everything. Then, once harvest is done, then FS25 Season 12 will return. And hopefully by that time, the International 50 Series is out. I already know the International 2+2 Series is out for FS25. So I will be downloading that. But other than that, it is absolutely phenomenal right now. So we'll see what happens. with that. But yeah. So, this morning we had to go out to the cornfield here because I accidentally lost a screwdriver out there last night while I was gleaning corn. A lot of the ears had gotten smashed in the ground, and I was using the screwdriver to pry them out, and I left the screwdriver lay, and I forgot where it was. And then this morning we found it. So, good. But, anyway, so, yeah, I got tub number 3 full. Tub number 4 is almost full. And then, yeah, it should be full today because I'll be going back out to the field while my grandma is at the Eichenberg reunion. Which the Eichenberg reunion happens every year around this time. And I just said I'm not going to go because long time back, all my cousins and everybody used to come. We used to hang out a lot and stuff like that. Once my dad's dad died, and then all my cousins just quit coming to it. So yeah, so I was just like, the hell with it. I'm not going to it this year. I'm probably gonna give up on going to it because So anyway, enough with that. So yeah, we'll see how well things go today. And then tomorrow, obviously it's Sunday, and we won't be back until later because we're going to be eating at church instead of here because it's Mission Fest, potluck there at church. So, yeah. It's pretty good eating. So, yeah. But, with that being said, did some air guitar work. Yeah. So, probably once my grandma leaves to go to to that reunion, then I'll probably head out to the field and do some finishing gleaning over there. Obviously, I got one more corner to do out in this field, but I can't get to it with the gator because stalks are too tall, yet the stalk stompers still don't do their job. And we just have to, so yeah, I'm going to have to just walk. I'm going to hate walking down the field to the other end, but that's all right. Don't matter. Don't bother me none. I'll be all right. So, yeah. Yeah, basically everything's just been going pretty good. Yeah, we'll have to just wait and see what happens with that. So, otherwise, back to FS 25 Season 12. once I get back to it, have to finish up rolling field 28, I think, and then I have to go to field 34 and roll that, which probably won't take long at all for how big the roller is. Yeah, for how big the roller is. And then let's see here. Then I have to move to field 15 and 16. 16 won't take as long. It'll probably be like one in a little strip. So even if I did the whole headland around the complete outside of the field, I mean, it wouldn't even take long. I bet you it'd be one pass around the headland and then one line straight up the middle of the field, and boom. That field would be done. Field 15 might take, if I had to put an educated guess on it, I'd probably say like maybe 3 passes up and down in one headland. Then after that, rolling will be done. Bring that back to the farm. Unhook the Challenger 55 from the roller, and then hook it up to the other the other planter, and then we will, then I gotta send the track, then I gotta send the 7930 to, I think it's the field 3 first. It's either field 7 or field 3. I think it's field 7 that I'm sending it to first. Then it'll be field 3. And then field 28, I think. So 3 fields will be in corn. And then I'll be running the Challenger 55 and the other planter, and that will be doing soybeans on fields 1, 2, and 16. Otherwise, field 34 and field 15 will be in oats, which will be when we get the big, and I mean the big boy, the Claas Lexion 565 out of the shed with the pickup header and the swather, and we'll have a good old time. And plus, also, I'll need to get a shed put up for the other equipment, because the one shed ain't big enough for all of the equipment that I got. So, yeah. Anyway, but with that being said, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe with everyone. Love you guys. Bye.